Man, shout out to TCP, man. This is my interview in my neighborhood. It's Man from the Six. Music on the way, EP on the way, mixtape on the way. We coming hard at the top of the year. Let's get it. It's Man from the Six. Right now we in Southside, Jamaica, Queens, Baisley projects. We in my neighborhood right now in front of my building. This is the park. Mostly everything. Gates, benches, new benches, slides. Feel me? New paint, new hoops. They try to do the best for the most part to try, you know, make it look like something. But
for you, like, what was it like growing up in Baisley projects?
Growing up in Baisley, when I was growing up, it's way worse than this, man.
Do you think it's better? Or do you think it's worse?
It's starting to really like it got chill for a little while, I could say, and then like when I turned like 14, 15 is probably the time when we start growing up, we start making our dumb decisions and the cycle continues, you feel what I'm saying? So regularly, you know. But then now, it's like, you know, I feel like it's like picking up a little bit, like the violence in Southside Jamaica, Queens. You know, it's a lot of the music going on. Ain't no role models out here for real. Everybody running wild for real. Ain't nobody to look up to. So this shit is just every man for themselves for real. And kids is playing with guns younger.
I can't like
easy,
as I see that more and more, it's like crazy to me. Like you should just regularly have a regular fight.
Yeah, yo, you know what's so crazy?
Maybe it could be a little knife, a little you know, knife action, but now it's like guns.
It's straight they pulling, it's straight to that. It's not no talking nowadays. It's 2023. And it's so crazy because when I was growing up, we actually still did that. I think our generation was the last generation that grew up slap boxing, play fighting. We ain't have iPhones when we was growing up. We still had fucking, yo, what
Boost
kind of
Mobile.
Yeah, Boost Mobile, razors and shit. Like I still was a kid.
And that was like the iPhone.
Exactly. MySpace type shit. Yeah. So
the T-mail.
Yeah, everything, all that. So it was still that when I was growing up. Like Facebook came around a little later when I probably was in middle school, but for the most part we were still doing what y'all was doing when y'all was growing up. We was in the park, we was playing all day, sun up, sun down. I'm up and down these hills with my father around the scooter. So completely different, bro. Like
you had explained to me your father is Godly.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, explain who Godly is.
Godly. I could talk about my pops all day.
No, honestly, but like start from like the team and then like break it down. And
legendary, man. Point blank and simple, legendary. Like, I mean, like some people might say it's, you know, we shouldn't look up to that type of things, but people make the best out of their environments, and that's what was going on at the time. And for the most part, if you look at it from a hood perspective, very legendary. Like men with morals and principles, they believed in something. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of fuckery that's going on right now. Like, this shit is goofy now.
So I have when did you notice like who your father is? Like at what age, or like, cause at a point in time your father's just your father. Like it's just there's a switch that turns. It's like, wait, hold on. Like
I don't know why. When I was a kid, I was just gullible to this shit. I don't know, because he just showed me a completely different person of him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he shows the father. Like,
everybody has different sides.
Exactly. He shows the father. I never seen that side. I never got no glimpses. He perfected that shit and hiding it from me until I actually grew up and started doing what I was doing. And then people would tell me stories from my father. So really, I really started getting into my father when I started getting older, 13,
what
14.
People were telling you what?
Just telling me like, yo, your father's fucking, he's that nigga. Your father crazy, your father did this, your father did that. So I'm just like, fuck out of here. I just couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it because I always seen the father figure, always seen the man taking care of the family, always seen the man never seen him put his hands on my mom once. Like type shit, like that type of thing. So I caught on to that kind of late, I could say. But I was doing things that I wasn't supposed to be doing, and I didn't know. Like, my father hustled, and I used to watch him bag up. He used to bag, like, you know what I'm saying? So I used to take chalk. Yo, Rod, you remember when I used to take the chalk? And and act like I was bagging up. This shit, I used to take chalk, break it up, and act like I was bagging up crack. And then, and then my mom see like, yo, look what your son in here doing. But he didn't know that I even used to see him doing this. You feel what I'm saying? So he caught that, he nipped that shit in the bud, and he never let that happen again. And he told me like, yo, that's when I seen that little fury in him, because I seen that he never wanted me to go down that route. And the only reason I feel like I did have to go down that route is because I lost him. And then in the midst of me losing him, I lost a lot. I lost the home. I lost the...
Father figures are very important in the household. I don't even want to, like... I feel like sometimes people... Like when the woman runs the household, it's completely different when the man runs the household. It's like two different perspectives where it's like order in the court, essentially. Yeah, like a boy, I feel like just a mother in a household, a boy just naturally gonna try to take advantage. Naturally? Naturally, just naturally, right? Cause it's, I don't know, I can't explain that, so I'm not really get too deep in it, so that's my opinion, what I think. I feel like that a boy is just, my experience is just seeing it growing up, because a lot of my friends, just feel me, is in single parent households, so if it's just the boys in the house, they're gonna tend to take some type of advantage who's only your mother, you know what I'm saying? I did it, so, you feel me, so. Now we on the strip right now, it's the main, this Front Street right here. This is Front Street. Drop Top, what's that shit called? His barbecue shit, what's that shit called? Jerk Stop be right here, legendary Jerk Stop type of shit. Growing up, what were some of your favorite cartoons? Cartoon Ed, Edd n Eddy. Why? Oh nah, this not the one, he cool. Your other friend is dumb, he can't count. You see your son in the piece, what's going on?
Yeah, it's gonna get Lottie. You know what it is. The child support thing is serious.
This nigga.
I need mine. I gotta eat, so he can't do what I do in here. You know that?
So I got a quick question. What was it like growing up in Baisley?
Huh? Well, growing up in Baisley was hard. It's rough. You know what I'm saying? They got their own community things going on, but it's rough out here. If you want what you want, you gotta get it how you get it. I'm not saying go out there and do as somebody else would do wrong things, but you had to get it how you get it, you know what I'm saying? And it's not easy. All the projects is tough when you grow up in it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make money, you gotta make it how you make it. Some is legal, some is illegal, you know what I'm saying? Five their own. What's up, my boy, you alright? Yo, chill out, man. I'm doing something positive for the community, man. I'm doing positive things now, it's over with. Chill out. Yeah, so we got good parks over here, I ain't gonna lie, but it's cold. Who wants to play ball in a freaking weather of, won't get sick, you know what I'm saying? I don't consider this a community, man, I really don't. I consider this as a holding cell for black people and shit like that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna tell the truth, right? Tell the fucking truth. I look at this as a holding cell, right? These cameras in here is $1 million fucking cameras in here, but you can't fix the apartments.
Video,
you know what I'm saying?
Find out y'all doing that video. Motherfucking holla in the house, nigga.
Well, holla, man.
What?
Contribute something to the community, man.
All right, all the time.
You know that?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. So that's what it is, man. Basically, these projects, it's wonderful buildings to live in, but it's like, it's no programs and stuff for kids to get involved with. Who, Garby? Yeah, Garby. I work with Garby. It's my man doing construction. Good guy, stand-up dude. Always read the paper in the morning. Every morning.
Oh, every morning he read?
Every morning. I don't give a fuck what. Every morning. Every morning. Newspaper, coffee, and a cigarette. Garby. That's Garby. Newspaper. Yeah, you forgot how you gonna feel like just listen. Newspaper, cigarette, and coffee. And we used to eat Popeyes. God bless you, Garby. You my man. Yeah, we used to eat. We used to go Popeyes. He used to have a spot on 148 in Sufton. It's an office.
What's a memorable moment that sticks out in your mind when you think of him?
A Garby?
Yeah.
He was a fighter, boxing. Nigga nasty with them hands, man. Word, him and AU, them niggas is like fucking hand in hand, man. Word. And one thing about Garby, he's honest dude. He'll tell you, if you ain't built for it, don't go for it. It's fact. If you ain't built for it, if you can't say, cause I was doing security, and I was scared one time, Garby was like, look, We know you wasn't there. We gonna pay you, but you can't go back here because you wasn't built for that security job. You can't do it. Cause if you fuck up that money, that's gonna fuck up the whole line of the money when you was working construction. So it was very, very, very strategic, different times. If you there 11 to 7, you gotta be 11 to 7, cause you don't know what's on the site. So Garby was definitely real about that. If you gonna work, you gonna work. You not, have a good time, do something else. That's it. But if you ain't gonna work, you ain't gonna stay there, it's over.
There dog. What's the word? My son Big One know. The hood is full of superstars. Niggas just think they everybody be in their own little bubble.
That's New York City as a whole.
That ass, bro. Like, it feels crazy. But yeah, for the most part.
Growing up, what did you listen to? As far as like music wise?
Listen to? 50 Cent. 50, I ain't gonna lie, 50, Get Rich or Die Trying. I had the album. I had the bullshit. I had the bullshit tape. Now we talk about Kid when I was in Baisley. Now like Chief Keef, that's when I'm in high school, 12, 13, 14. We going back to the nitty gritty there. You know what I'm saying? Like when I had the tank top. I had all that bullshit, yeah, that shit. So it started off with 50. I grew into liking Lil Wayne after. And then when I started like developing to myself, teenage self, Chief Keef, of course. Everybody grew up with Chief Keef. He had the world on a headlock 2012, bro. That shit was crazy.
So like, what did you like envision yourself doing like as a kid? Like, what did you say like this, I like that? Like, what was your thinking process at that time?
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing on my mind growing up was getting fly.
Okay.
Honestly, I like getting
like
dressed.
average.
Yeah, I just like getting dressed, but just like on a regular day like this, like I'm chilling. I don't think y'all understand. Like every day, you're gonna see me with something on. Rain, snow. It don't matter. Hell, I'm gonna have something on, bro. I just like getting dressed. So I ain't really was really thinking too deep when I was a kid of what I wanted to be.
What high school did you go to?
I'm with the Hillcrest. Yeah, I'm with the Hillcrest.
Okay, so what about 16, 17?
16, 17, I knew that it was more on something. I just know I wanted money. Still really wasn't no clear vision of exactly what I wanted to be. Like, music wasn't on my mind.
When did music start getting on your mind?
When I came home.
When you came home?
Yeah, for sure, when I came home. Because I saw, like, I was dipping and dabbling in it, like writing and stuff. It was a way to express. That is my man's. That's Ben though. He actually featured on one of my favorite songs, bro. Like, shit gonna go crazy when you drop it. But yeah, like I was dibbling and dabbling when I got locked up. It was a way to express my feelings. Cause I'm a nigga that keep shit bottled up. I don't like to talk to people about what's going on with me. So I picked up that pen and paper and I started writing. And I actually wasn't even like rapping for people when I was like, people didn't even know I rap for like a while until like I really came out of my shell. So like, and then when I came home, it still wasn't the main goal. It wasn't. I was just focused on, I'm home and I'm an adult now. I'm 23. I need to get my shit together. And I just so happened to go to the studio and record. Then when my brother heard it, when the PO heard it, they was like, nah, he got it. And that's how it just came apart.
What does like Basley mean to you?
Everything. Loyalty, family, legendary. This shit's just, I love where I'm from, man. I want to do a lot for it when I do get to where I want to go.
I know like some of your friends do like some music. Can you like name some that are like?
Of course. My main man right there, Q Band on Army Fatigue Blue. Music, you got an EP that just dropped. Fire. My son, Big One No. Yo, turn from the camera, y'all. Big One No, both artists. My cousin, very, very, very talented. One of a kind to me, one of a kind artist, super cool Q.
So you just recently dropped a song.
Yeah, Hop Out.
Talk about that.
That shit was a freestyle. I did not write that.
You just went.
I just went in the booth.
Do you write your music?
Yeah and no. Like, I will write if I'm really going through something. Like, if I just went through some shit, I'm frustrated, I'm in the crib, I need time alone, or I'm in the car by myself, I probably put on the beat and start writing. But for the most part, what I do, I just go in the studio and I catch a vibe. I feel like a lot of artists do that. I catch a vibe, I feel a beat, I play around with it, mumble over it, and I just go. That's the same thing I did with Hop Out. But Hop Out was actually like, I think it was my first or my second song I ever recorded. I think Hop Out was like my first or second. I'm not too sure. But it was Robbery and Hop Out. That was out of the two of the first or second.
Okay.
So for that being my first song, when they heard it, it's like, yo, that's crazy. It sounds like you've been rapping. So.
What's next?
It is bleeding out here.
It's cold right now, right?
Yeah, it's bleeding. This heavy ass love ain't doing shit.
You have a t-shirt under too.
Yeah, but damn. Wow. Shit like 100 pounds. You can knock a nigga out with this jacket. Word.
Yeah. What was that?
You said what's next?
Yeah.
What's next? Right now, I'm working on a project. I'm trying to put out an EP or a mixtape. But I kind of don't want to do it right now because shit about to start slowing up. It's the holidays. So right now, I'm just focused on getting 2 singles out there, getting 2 videos out there, getting some personality content so people know who I am, where I'm from, tell my story. Then top of the year, drop.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to say?
Man, of course, you know, I'm always say this, free Nut, man, free Nazo, free Goonie, free KR, anybody else I'm missing.
You put that in your bio, who's Nut? Who's
that's
Nut?
My man, that's my man, that's my brother. You know, he got accused of some serious shit right now, but it's looking good for him, so he should be home in another 2 years, hopefully.
Okay.
But, you know, we hope for the best, prepare for the worst, so if it come down to it, we here for him, you feel what I'm saying, so. I know how I feel. I just came home. I just did 5. But yeah, free the army, man. Free all my friends, man. A lot of music coming on the way. I'm working. I got my tunnel vision on. I'm trying to like really bring a different sound, different energy. Trying to bring New York back, type shit. Southside, Jamaica, Queens. So.
Basley to be exact.
Basley to be exact, of course. Strictly Basley. Word.